Welcome to the Watch List. Joining us is the CEO of Loncor Gold, John Barker. How are you today, John?
Great. Good to be here.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time. And jumping right into it, can you just tell us about the company and the current projects, especially for those who might not know?
Yes, Loncor Gold, we've got what we believe a very significant deposit sitting up in the top right-hand corner of the DRC, Democratic Republic of the Congo. And we've taken this thing largely through COVID from 1.36 million ounces to 3.66 million ounces. And then we did a PEA, which gave a valuation $1840 an ounce, around $1 billion after tax. We've got just under 85% of it, mining permit in place. The government's also got its stake. And I think importantly, for those people who don't know the DRC or just wanting some comfort, is that our nearest neighbor is the Kibali gold mine, which last quarter produced gold just over $800 an ounce. And that's the lowest. It's managed by Barrick Gold. And it's the lowest unit cost of any of Barrick's gold mines. And importantly, it's the largest gold mine in Africa. So our neighbor is an African giant. So I think that gives you an indication of what can be achieved where we are.
And I understand as well, last month, the drilling program defined additional mineral resource below Ndumbi's more than 3.6 million ounces. So what can you tell us about this specifically?
Yeah, we assessed firstly in the pit. That's where we got our 3.66 million ounces and we did our PEA, but we knew that it was open below the pit. Great grades in the pit, sitting over 2 grams a ton, likely going forward, similar to what Kibali mine's at. But underground, as yet, we've only got a couple of holes, which have been very encouraging. So we'd like to drill down there. Now, of course, you need cash. And going to the market for a junior like us has been a pretty painful experience for the last few years. So we were trying to look around at other options. And in December, we sold a secondary asset that we owned for 13.5 million Canadian. And that's really has transformed the hand that we have now to play, because that allows us to go ahead with a drilling program. We put out for drilling tenders to drill underneath. And if you look at the announcement, it gives you an indication what we see as the potential. But in essence, it should take our 3.66 million ounces to the 5 million ounce barrier, and hopefully the sort of grades again underground that Kibali has been mining at just over 200 Ks away from us.
And before we leave you today, what can investors expect from the company as we progress into 2024?
Well, look, hopefully we're going to get drill results from the, as we say, from below Ndumbi. We've also got other large gold-bearing areas that we've done little exploration work on. Samples have been very encouraging, and the scale of the work that's been done there is fairly limited. So we're looking at potentially doing some more work in about 8 to 10 kilometers away from Ndumbi, creating this idea of a mining district. So those are 2 areas you can look at. And also we've discussed previously, we've had strategic discussions with various groups, and we'll continue to have the strategic discussions. Again, in the past, I think anyone we've spoken to has really been looking to take advantage of the fact we are a junior company with little cash, and we've seen no offers that have been of interest. But now that we've got cash, now we've got a drill program, now we've got the potential of pushing through critical figures like 5 million ounces going forward, then we believe that we've got a much stronger conversation to have with strategic partners if they're interested at taking what we believe is moving into a world-class deposit at Ndumbi. So we're looking to get on the road, tell our story aggressively, and push our enterprise value up from the current $9 an ounce for this quality resource up closer to some of our peer group, sitting in the $40, $50, $60 an ounce in places like Guinea.
We will be sure to follow the story in the company. Thank you so much again, John, for your time.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Again, if you missed it, that was John Barker, who is the CEO of Loncor Gold.